Hey guys, Jason. And here recently I've gotten a lot of emails, a lot of questions about what is a pre-mine. It's really come up in a lot of questions about Quark coin, but a lot of coins have been pre-mined, and a lot of people want to know, how does a pre-mine affect me? So first, the definition of a pre-mine is where a developer or a group of developers, before they release the source code to a coin, basically what they do is they take their own machines, their own computers, maybe sometimes their own FPGA boards or their own ASIC boards, and they mine these coins with the source code when the difficulty is at a very low amount. See, the difficulty is adjusted by how many people are competing for that coin to mine. So if the developer or the group of developers is the only one mining, the difficulty is going to be really, really low, and therefore they're going to get a lot of coins for the little bit of mining power that they have. Now, I've talked about before, the argument behind this is that the developers say, well, hey, I'm providing future updates, and I deserve to get paid for that. And sometimes I don't get paid in donations. But really the argument is, a lot of times these altcoins, the development is very, very few. You don't have very many updates coming out, and really the developers don't do very much. And if you look back to the source code, Bitcoin's referenced a lot. They basically take Bitcoin source code, change a few values, and publish the code for the coin. So I don't really have too much respect for people that just kind of pre-mine a coin, because I feel like it's worthless really. And then also what they'll do is they'll use this money to either a lot of times they'll use it to bribe exchanges and news sites and stuff to talk about a coin. They'll take this money and they'll offer exchanges 200,000 coins or 100,000 coins to be the first exchange, second exchange, and third exchange to accept that coin. They'll also encourage people to spam forums and everything by talking about these coins, and they'll offer you 3 or 4 coins. Sometimes they'll even do donations where they'll say, hey, if you say something in this forum, I'll give you 5 Jason coins. An example. Obviously there's no Jason coins out there yet, but just an example of how they use pre-mined coins. Now the confusion is that some of these altcoins are pre-mined when they're not. A lot of these altcoins, the thing is that they're, people, they look at these lists like coin market cap, and they say, well, there's only like 43 crypto coins. Guys, no. I think it totals right now about 300 crypto coins are out there. Some of them long gone and dead. Some of them are so brand new that nobody's even heard of them. On the bitcointalk.org, if you go down to altcoins, or it's like alternative currencies, I think is the exact name, you can go in every day, it seems like every day or every week there's a new coin coming out, and it's crazy. And so what happens are, you get these group of individuals that they're fine-tooth with a comb going through these coins, and they find a coin that they like and they find value behind, and they'll set their computers up to mine. A great example of this is with me with Prime Coin. I got into Prime Coin, a few days right before it launched. He pre-announced it, so people had warning time, and I got on it. I think I've talked about this on my podcast before. I had every computer in the house mining that, and I only mined it for 2 or 3 days, and then I was like, this is worthless, and I stopped, and stopped mining it. Now today, those few coins that I mined, I think I mined like 20 coins one day, is now worth like $200. Mind blown that a day's worth of computer work is worth $200 just because the exchange value went up. But that's kind of getting away from the fact of these coins aren't really pre-mined. It's just the fact that no one saw value in them, so nobody mined them. Very easily someone could have used Prime Coin, and they could have mined a lot out of it. They could have had 20, 30 computers and made a fortune by just holding on to those coins and selling at a later future date. But a lot of times people don't. And so then people look back and they're like, oh well, that was pre-mined, and it's really not. The fact is just nobody knew about it, because nobody takes the time to really fine-tooth comb these coins. When I ask people about cryptocurrencies, they say, oh well, yeah, I look at CoinMarketCap or dustmining.com, and I know the fair amount of new coins are out. The problem is these coins are already on exchanges. They already have block explorers. They're already being accepted private transactions, and a lot of these brand new coins have none of that. They're literally that, just a coin with no foundation. And Prime Coin was that way. Pure Coin was that way. Heck, if you look back, Bitcoin was that way. It takes time for these coins to develop. Now again, I'll state the fact, I'm against pre-mining. I think it's unethical. I think it's wrong. But really look at a definition and know what is a true pre-mine and what is people saying it's a pre-mine and it's not. Anyway, I've got all the emails about pre-mining. I just thought I really wanted to cover that, because a lot of people were kind of confused. And as you guys know, I love giving you guys information. So hey, have a great day. and go Bitcoin.